Everybody, welcome to another episode of Man Talk. What up,
Man,
Joe?
what it do, baby? What it do, cuz? How you doing today, baby?
Oh man, it's going good, dog. It's going real good, man. Good to see you over there, your undisclosed location in your office.
Hey, that's right, man. That's right, man. Listen, I wasn't coming to the studio because you done got that COVID shot, so that means they done gave you COVID. So that means that they got it in your system. So I wasn't coming to the studio today.
But you forgot what you said. You told me, you said I'm gonna let you quarantine for 2 weeks since you went down to Miami to act up. So I'm quarantining for 2 weeks from the show.
Yeah, that too. And then plus you got to get the other shot, so that means they got to give you some more COVID and put some more COVID in your system to try to fight COVID. So hey, I'm gonna stay safe.
Man, listen, y'all go get vaccinated. Go get vaccinated. Go get vaccinated.
Listen, I'm gonna stay safe, so I ain't coming to the studio.
Oh man, what's going on, bro? It's good to see you, man. Good to see you.
It's good to see you. It's good to see you, man. It's good to see you, man. Welcome on back home, man. I'm glad that you had a safe trip and you done made it back and everything. So I'm just happy to see you again, man.
Yeah, man. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. How's everything going in Doughboy world?
Hey, listen, everything is well, and guess what today is?
What day is?
Today is Good Friday, the real Good Friday.
The real Good Friday. Okay, explain that. Oh, the church stuff. Oh, Easter. Yeah, I ain't know what you were talking about.
This is Resurrection Weekend. This is Resurrection Weekend. I don't celebrate Easter. Easter is a fertility god, and that got something to do with the bunny, which I don't knock it for the kids. And the Easter eggs, I don't knock that for the kids. I celebrate Resurrection Weekend. The day is Good Friday, but guess what? Also, Rodney Jerome Pep.
Jerome, what up?
Last week was Palm Sunday, and guess what I found out?
What you find out?
People last week who was hollering Hosanna, he riding on the donkey that represents service and humility and all of that with the palm leaves that represented that royalty and victory. But the same people this week on today hollering crucified.
Oh, wow. I ain't never thought of it like that. So the same folks that was welcoming him here in town, welcoming him on the donkey and shaking the palms and all that stuff is the same folk that was like, hey, kill that joker.
The same, listen, that's how life treats us. It's the same one that pats you on the back. It's the same one who you took money out of your pocket to do something for. It's the same one who you the best thing as long as you're in agreement. But as soon as you got a difference of opinion, they the very one that holler crucify him, well, he ain't no good. So it was the very one that on last week that had the palm trees and he coming through on the donkey hollering Hosanna in the highest. They the same one this week about this time, taking it from Judgment Hall to Judgment Hall, getting ready to put him on the cross. Man, that's something to think about.
That's something. That's something. You're right. That's how life treats the same one that lift you up be the same one that tear you down.
The very ones, man. The very ones.
That's so. Why preachers? I know this ain't part of the man talk, but why preachers say he on the third day morning for 3 days and he rose again? That ain't true, is it?
Well, yes, it's true. But listen, if you look at the time that they was in and how they counted days, they didn't count days the way we count them in 24 hours. So that's what made the difference. But now what I will never argue the fact is that it was a Sunday morning, but I will stand on that it was the third day, but I would not say that it was a Sunday morning. And I hear a lot of preachers say that, and it's nothing wrong with that. But me personally, I agree. I believe. I know it was on the third day, but I can't tell you that it was Sunday morning.
Yeah, they just like Christmas is on. Jesus was born on December 25th. That ain't true. But we go with it. But that ain't true. That ain't true. But anyway, yeah.
Just to echo on that part, and I tell people that even if you look at the season and the time frame and the region, it was no way possible that he would have been born in December. But I can agree with that it's a time set aside to celebrate his birth. Just like I can't agree with that man can necessarily say that it's resurrection weekend on the calendar, and it changes from year to year depending on what they feel like that the economical status of the country is in, and it boosts up sales. But I can agree with that it's okay that you have set aside a time for us as believers to have a observation to say that, hey, I remember, I thank you, and it's resurrection weekend. I can agree with all of that, but I cannot agree with that you got the time and it changed. This year was first Sunday March, next year was the third Sunday, now it's the first Sunday April. But I can't agree with that. It is true, and I'm a born again believer, and I thank them for giving us the observation of it and a celebration of it. But all of the rest of it, then it's all for
it's all about the economy. It's all about that money. Man, let's holler at our sponsor. What's up, Brian Kroon? How y'all doing, Catherine? How you doing? Crystal Kroon, thank you for coming on. Catherine, thank you for coming on. Well, they give you some amens there, though. They give you some amen. DeMario Kelly, Terry Leatherwood, thank you for coming on, love. Ben Jefferson, man, look, bro, you supposed to be on the show, man. You I don't know what you're charging me or what. But you supposed to be on the show. You supposed to be the third wheel on this show, but we gonna get you in there sometime. Thank y'all so much for coming on. Listen, guys, Doe, you ready for the sponsors, bro?
Man, let's roll with them.
All right, we gonna start you off right. See how you flow. This our new sponsor.
What we got? We got a new sponsor here, K&C Rentals. Taika Canal. That's my cousin. I don't know how I messed that up. Airbnb properties. Look it up. Use that link. Be sure to let her know you heard Rodney, Jerome Pep, and Adam Dobar Robinson talking about it on Man Talk. Hit it up. You will love it. It's centrally located. Perfect getaway for the family. If you got family coming to town, you having an event, you just don't want to do it at your house, hit them up. You will be glad that you did. Lanier Automotive, the big boss man himself, councilman-elect, none other than Cassius Lanier, where they don't finance your future, where they don't judge your path, but they finance your future. Cassius Lanier, let him know you heard us talking about him here on Man Talk. None other than my sister, Angela D. Hagler, encouraging word, a skit here and there, something to get you through the week. In the middle of the night, guess what? She's up, and just about she got something coming up to encourage you, to get you through the day, to get you through the week. You will be inspired. Go and like the page on Facebook. None other than Michelle Coley of the Coley Agency right there on Hargrove Road, also in Hoover, Alabama, for all of your automobile, your insurance, life insurance, homeowners. Contact the Coley Agency, Michelle Coley. Last but not least, the one and the only, my wife, Lady Stephanie Robinson, talented brown eyes. That's right, she customized cups, t-shirts, whatever you think of, some small alterations. She can do it. Hit her up and be sure to let her know you heard us talking about her here on Man Talking. Everything I have on today, except for my hat, was did by talented brown eyes. That's my Steelers cup. Let me move it over there for Brian Kroon to see it. And you know, of course, my hat and my Steelers for life. And also, I got the matching shorts. That's right. It was did by talented brown eyes. I'm representing that.
2021, they're going to do the same thing they did in 2022. 12-0 and lose the last 5 games.
That's why I say Steelers for life. It didn't say if we win it. For life. For life.
I'm Tuscaloosa for life, so that'd be good to go.
Guess what else? Honestly, I'm going to tell you something besides having roots in Pittsburgh and being a Steelers fan and John Stallworth being from Southside. The Steelers are not really big up on firing a coach, man. They will ride with you to the very end. And, you know, when everybody started throwing all that around about Tomlin, man, the front office came out and said he ain't going nowhere. You know, we don't have a problem with Mike Tomlin. So
Tomlin is the man, though. Tomlin is the man. It's y'all quarterback. Y'all old,
that's true. That's true.
Sorry,
But this is what I'm saying.
for
Even
nothing quarterback.
years, we didn't fire a coach. Either coach leave or they come to an agreement, but they're gonna ride it out with you, man. See, that's the difference between us and a lot of these other teams, man. They're gonna fire you for the least little thing.
Yeah, y'all just need to get rid of that quarterback. Y'all might do some good.
You don't need to worry about the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Hey man, I could be a Pittsburgh fan. That's the national. Just like back in the day, it was two teams. Well, I don't know about baseball, but the national black team was the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Los Angeles Lakers.
That's right.
Everybody black in the South, the national black team was the Steelers and the Lakers. So
and then
I can ride with the Steelers a little bit.
Then also in the South, then for the longest, the only teams you really saw on Sunday was the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, that's why I don't like them.
Yeah. Oh man.
I hope they lose every game they play. Literally every game they play. And I hope Amari and those athletes have good careers, but I hope they lose every game they play. So y'all Cowboy fans out there, yes, I'm a Cowboy hater. Always have and always will be.
There you go.
All right. Oh, I told you I got the shot next week, man. Second shot next week. I'm feeling good, man. I got a little cold as weather. This weather change be killing me, man. I'm getting old. I got to realize I got to put some clothes on when I go outside sometimes. So, but yeah, get that vaccine, y'all. Go get that vaccine. I think today, it was at the VA. I might be over with now, but it was like from 8 to 11. So y'all, free vaccines for all y'all veterans. Listen, go get your vaccine. Don't just put your hand on the right side of the screen, guys, and then listen to me real quick. Go get your vaccine.
Wait, listen, I'm going. I'm just not going yet. Now listen, I will be honest.
If you go now or later, go get it, period.
Listen, I'm going later because they're going to get all the kinks out. Because when you call and tell me, cuz, listen, man, I should have listened. I'm going to be like, listen, man, I love you and I'm praying for you, but I told you to wait. I mean, that is just like a new car. Man, you got to get them the first year to get all of the kinks out. So I'm going to get them time to get the kinks out, and then I'm going.
Well, with over 500,000 deaths, we ain't got time to get no kinks out. Go get your vaccine.
You ain't dead, so guess what? Listen, it must be a purpose. Guess what? I'm telling you, man, listen to me. But now you done already started the process, so you go on. I'm gonna call Paul Rollins Jr. after call. I'm gonna call Cuz and tell him I'm gonna come over there and pick out some stuff for you.
You don't really, bro. Get the vaccine, man. Y'all go get that vaccine. Go get that vaccine, man. The vaccine is good. I don't care what Kelvin Show say. I don't care what Kelvin Show say. All them pre-existing conditions he got, he better go get the vaccine.
Listen, he didn't say that he's not going. We ain't going yet. But listen, let me tell you something.
I'm just messing with you, Big Cam. I'm just messing with you, man. Just messing with you.
But listen, serious though, I would recommend if you are going to start making sure that you build up your antibodies because because one thing that I think that we don't tell people with telling them to get vaccinated, and that's with any vaccination, that's for the flu shot, they have to give you part of that germ and augment for the antibodies to help fight it off. So if your immune system is not up to par and you let them inject that in you, a lot of times that's why people get sick after getting the flu shot, but no one ever tells them other than they say take a Tylenol for the pain, but they never tell them to get your vitamin C up, to get your vitamin D up, because now your body's taking on something that it's not used to having. A lot of times that's not enough to help fight it off. So my advice is, if you're going, and I'm not telling you not to go, I'm just not going with you yet. Please make sure that your immune system is up to par because they are really pushing it. And anytime that the federal government is pushing some and they ain't pushing a check my way, then hey, that's a red flag.
You ain't get your statement though.
Man, they ain't sent me no stimmy yet, man. So hey,
I get my stimmy too. I need me a stimmy. I need me a stimmy too, man. I see a trailer I want to buy.
Listen, they ain't sent my stimmy yet. So you know, I'm showing up against everything with the government right now.
But listen, guys, like Doe said, I agree with him. Get your antibody. I mean, get your immune system up, man. Go get you some elderberry, some multivitamins. They sell them in the gummies. They like buy one get one free now at CVS and Walgreens. Go get your immune system up. What is that? What is that stuff they call energy, or whatever that is? Take those packets. Emergency. That's what it is. Emergency. Go get you some of those packets, man. Take them. Get your immune system up.
And also get out and get you some of this sunshine. Get you some natural vitamin D. I know that we may take vitamin D, but even if it ain't no more than for 15 or 20 minutes to take a walk or just sit out in the sun, especially for us as African Americans, I know that we, we fuss about the heat, but that is your life preserving. Get out, get you some vitamin D in your system. Now, I didn't tell you to go in and get no tanning lotion. So if you get, I didn't tell you to do all that, but do get out and get your vitamin D.
Yeah, you need to get some vitamin C, guys. Wear a hat. Wear a hat. I say put a hat on your head when you're outside, because when you old as us, the little stuff start leaving you up top, and that sun gets your head and burn your head up. So wear your hat, but get out with some short sleeves on, man. Get out in the yard. Get your little Zantac and all that, Xanax and all. Well, not Xanax. Lord Jesus, what am I saying?
There you go.
Zyrtec. Get some Zyrtec in your system and get outside, man, and get to working in your yard. Cut them crepe myrtle bushes down because they finna start coming out and blooming. Do some things out in the yard to get that sun in your system, get a good sweat on. Yeah. Take your elderberry, your vitamin C, your multivitamins, guys, because we gotta stop thinking and eat healthy. Start eating healthy. That's something me and Doughboy said we was gonna do this year, and we've done it so far, and we're gonna keep doing it. Eat more healthy. He's planting the garden. I've started on my garden. We got some natural greens and vegetables and stuff growing, organic stuff. Eat healthy, man. Eat like you. I would even say healthy eating is like we ate when we was young.
Yeah.
When grandmama had the bacon grease on the stove, and the fish grease on the stove, the regular grease, and she made them greens and them peas and all that stuff, organic stuff out the garden, on the stove, into your stomach.
Yes, that's it.
Yes, sir.
Let's eat to live. My good friend, DeAndre X FOI, man, he blessed me with a book saying eat to live. And man, it's one of the principles that the Nation of Islam use, man. And I promise you, it will bless your life. And I'm not sure that anyone can just purchase the book, but if you have a friend that is in the nation, man, see if they can bless you with one of those books, man. And I can't share it because from what I was told, it is, once they bless you with it, then it's yours. Because they go through some questions to make sure that you want to go that route. But man, listen, it is a eye opener. It's called it's a book called Eat to Live for the Nation of Islam, man. It will change your life.
I can imagine, man. Hi, Tony Benton, Sean Prince, how y'all doing, guys? Ray, what's up, man? Kevin Show, we told you about that hashtag, brother. Come on now.
You got to send
in about the hashtag now.
Yes, sir.
You got to get the cash out, be the hashtag now. Come on now. Quincy, what's going on, sir? Marcus, hey, how you doing? Nikia. Yo, Mika, what's up? Hey, y'all, listen. Y'all ready to get into these questions?
Hey, and also, listen, I see that my girl is on there, Tony Brown. Good morning to you, Tony.
Oh, hey, Tony, how you doing? Vitamin C and zinc. You're right. Got to get that zinc in your body, vitamin C. That's why you got to take that multivitamin.
Yes. What's going on?
My doctor actually told me, though, not to cut you off, is he said if the dose recommend you take one on vitamins, take two.
Yes.
Take two. So that's what I do. I take 2 multivitamins, 2 elderberries, and 2 of those calcium gummies every day, plus my regular meds every day. So try to fight off anything to try to attack this beautiful body of mine. I fight it off.
Come on with it. Keep it going.
Keep it going. Keep it going. Good morning, y'all. What? Nah, Kevin, that shot ain't got me out my game. Man, I'm just tired, bro. I still ain't recovered from Miami. What's up, Valerie? Listen, guys, y'all ready for these questions? But before we get started with the question, though, what you got going on this weekend at Salt of the Earth to celebrate Resurrection Weekend?
Well, because of the pandemic, we chose to stay safe again. So we are just going to do Facebook Live. Sunday school to come on at 8:30. They preach word at 9:45. And then my team and then myself, we will be meeting again once the governor lifts the mask mandate to evaluate the numbers and prayerfully consider going back to every Sunday service in May. And once we do, we meet at 4605 Hargrove Road East. That's Curtis Creations. A wonderful place. If you ever need to have a event, you need to look into, if you have not, Curtis Creation, and be sure to tell her that Pastor Doe sent you. I mean, I promise you, it is superb. You will not beat the venue, and you will not beat the price. I promise you.
Cool. What's up, Terrell? What's up, cuz? Listen, also, my mom's church, Word of Faith Ministries, I think they're going to start some in-person church on the 1st and 3rd. They're going old school with the church because of the pandemic, a small number. So check them out, Word of Faith, right there in Taylor Circle. I can't tell you the address. I'm sorry. It's right off Joe Malacham by Taylor Circle. Down that way. Pastor Steve Hamner, my uncle. So also check out Cornerstone. I think we're doing in person. I'll put up the Eventbrite later on or something. We having resurrection service this Sunday in person. We're only doing 100 people. So I'm going to put up the link later on today or the flyer, whatever. You go there and maybe go, you know how we go to church twice a year, Mother's Day and Easter. So get ready.
CME Christians.
Huh? What it? Oh, what, Christmas, Mother's Day, and Easter?
There it is. CME Christians.
I forgot about that. Hey, when you said CME, I was like, who? What are you talking about, Pastor Graves down there, Bailey?
Man,
all right, don't you ready to get into these questions? What's up, T Rainey? What's up, boy? T Rainey, you owe me some, man. T Rainey, you owe me some. You owe me some. You owe me some. Now that's all I'm gonna say. And you know what you owe me.
Hey, Rodney. Also,
that's a good thing, y'all. That's my little nephew, man. That's a good thing. Go ahead, though.
Put up the link for if anyone would like to sponsor Man Talk.
Here we go. Go ahead, do your thing, baby.
Listen, if you enjoy Man Talk, if you enjoy kitchen table conversations, we need your support. If you have a business that you would like for us to announce, contact Rodney Pep, and you can cash out. That's $ Rod Senior TV. Guess what? We need your support. Facebook, give us a bill weekly because of the time frame and because it is an informative show. So right now it's coming out of pocket along with a lot of stuff that you see in the studio. Rodney have personally purchased. We need your support. We will help make your cash register ring. We will help make your cash app go off. We will help promote your business, but we need you to help us stay coming on. That's $ Rod Senior TV. We would appreciate it.
Yeah, we appreciate it. And for y'all that don't think that it works, I'm just personal testimonies. I have all these businesses that you see advertising. They call us all the time. Hey, man, somebody just walked to me, said they saw y'all on Man Talk. Man, appreciate you, what you're doing. They have gotten business, gotten clients, all because of them advertising on this show. Yeah, we might not have 50,000 views, 100,000 views, but people watch it. I was at a community meeting last night, though, and some older people, like old seniors in our community, came up to me and said, man, I like y'all show. I said, which one? They said both of them, Kitchen Table and Man Talk. No, they said Table Kitchen. I said, okay. That's fine. And they love it and watch it. Yes, sir.
Listen, Lady Tama Lisa just posted. There are no more tickets left for Sunday, so you will have to watch Cornerstone live.
On Facebook Live. Watch on Facebook, catch it on YouTube. We'll put up the link later. In the day we'll post it. I'll be there. I ain't got no ticket, but I'm gonna be there.
Nope, you ain't getting in because you got COVID, so they ain't letting you in. I'm gonna call.
I got key. Hey, I'm gonna sit in the choir stand this week. They're gonna let me sing my Easter song. I'm gonna say my Mama Lisa, if you watching, Fred, if you watch, I'm gonna say my Easter speech this Sunday.
Listen, I forgot to announce something.
Go ahead, though.
Mark your calendars for May the 7th at 12 noon, especially pastors and preachers, or if you can send a representative. We have a meeting with Chief, and I hate this, and I can't think of his real name, but I'm gonna call him Assistant Chief Sebo. We have yes, we have a meeting with him.
Deputy Chief of Community Policing.
Yes, Deputy Chief Sanders, better known as Sebo, at 12 noon on May the 7th at the PAL Center over there in Mackenzie Court. And especially if you're a pastor, a minister, or anyone who's active in the community, but we are mainly asking preachers, pastors, and if you can't come, to send a representative. We would like to meet with them to put some stuff on the table, to discuss some things, and I would love to see you there. And Rodney, you know, of course, we're looking to see you, so we may have to move Man Talk up, or move it back, or do something, because they would definitely need us there. We will be there because our kids' future that depends on the decisions we make today. So we plan to be a voice, and we want to have a say so. And we got some concerns that we would like to address, and they would like to address with us. So if you can, be there on May the 7th at 12 noon at the PAL Center in Mackenzie Court.
Yeah, we're gonna put more of that up in the coming days. And I'm gonna just say this, and we're gonna get to the questions. I'm finna call you Sebo. Though we're gonna get to the question. Listen, I was at a community meeting. But it was really supposed to be a neighborhood meeting, but it kind of blossomed into a lightweight community meeting last night. And it was good to see the people that was there. It was real good to see the people that was there. But we need more participation in our community. I think last night was a huge statement. If y'all watched the live that I did and the one that Daryl did, I think it was a huge statement of accountability, that our citizens are going to hold our elected officials accountable. Now, people might have gotten their feeling last night. I don't even count them on, though. They probably got their feeling last night of how they was asked questions. But when you run for office and when you get in a position, you got to be ready for that. And if you ain't ready, might need to do something different.
Yes. It comes with the territory.
We need to do more of that. I was real encouraged by the participation. And going forward, guys, we ain't going to take no more, man. District 1, after April 13th, y'all can get ready. Whoever going to be on there, get ready, because we coming with the smoke. District 2, we going to continue with the smoke. District 7, Cash, get ready. We coming with the smoke. District 3, District 5, all of not District 3. Well, maybe District 3 we need to. But 5, 7, all of them, we coming with the smoke.
Yeah.
So you going to do your job, or we going to find you another one?
Yes.
Hey, so let's get into the question. Let's get into the question. All right, though, you ready?
I'm ready.
I put this in I made that. Look at that, though. I'm doing my thing.
I like it. Listen, you own it, baby. You own it.
I'm on it, man. I'm on it. All right, first question. Ooh, Jesus. How come men can't take what they dish out?
Whoa. Listen, I will say this, and I'm gonna go in a field that I'm gonna try to keep it PG. But women are consumers. So they are naturally built to take things. They are naturally built to hold things. That's why that the woman is able to carry the baby for 9 months. She was built for certain things. Now, it's not right or what we may put them through, but they was built to be able to take some things. And men, that's why we release, because that is what, because we can't hold it. So we have to release it. So a lot of times that I would say that it's not right, but the woman is naturally built to carry things. She's naturally built that she can endure pain. She's naturally built that really she's the backbone of the family. But then sometimes it can be hurtful to her because she is so strong, but they are naturally built to be able to take things. Men, I mean, man, listen, I can say personally, some of the things that I have dished out, man, I'll probably be on all type of medicine on somebody couch talking to them now.
Yeah, I think that I'm gonna keep it PG too. I think that men are not as mentally strong in some aspects as women are. Like you were saying that women are strong when it comes to being the backbone for the family and all that. I think men are mentally weak when it comes to emotional pain.
Right.
I think a man can handle physical pain. I think more than a woman can, even in childbirth. I think a man can have physical pain more than women can. But I think men can't handle emotional pain, and women can handle emotional pain. That's why men can't take what they dish out. You know, you got a man that can just, for example, cuss a woman out, talk to her bad, and all this kind of way. But that first thing she say, you ain't all that because of boom, 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 or you this. They can't. A man can't take that. He can't take that. You can tell a woman her feet stink. She'll go wash her feet. You tell a man that feet stink, he gonna put some socks on, probably start crying.
Yeah, that's it.
We can't take that. We can't take that. And I just use that as an example, guys. So I think that's the whole thing. That's why men can't really take what they dish out, because we can't handle emotional hurt like women can. That makes sense to y'all. That makes sense to y'all. Y'all comment back, man. You got questions? Leave them in the chat. Comment back so we can talk back and forth with you.
And
women hit where it hurt. You right. You right, Katrina. Women hit where it hurt. Emotional.
And that's just like I think we as men a lot of times we mask our feelings because you never want to get labeled as weak. Even down to, I'm gonna just say, the competition in a room. A lot of times, even walking in, that you measure yourself up to what you may feel is competition. Whether that's from economically, whether it's from whether that is from physique or whatever, and then a woman, they just naturally confident. Most of them, you get a woman to say, "Hey, I done beat my face and my hair laid." They ain't studying who else in the room, but a lot of times we as men, we don't say it, but a lot of times, man, you are measuring yourself up, and I think more men are jealous of their spouse than they would ever lead on to, because we feel like it's a sign of weakness. And I don't mean jealous as in because of what they make. I'm just talking about that you feel that even though we all want that dime, we all want that eye candy, you don't like the burden that comes along with it a lot of times.
Yeah, man, that's you. Well, you said something then, though. You said something then. Men jealous of that. The more I think about that, I think it's true, because if you look at what's the singer name? Lizzo. What's her name? Lizzo. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Lizzo. How if you see her Instagram or her Facebook or TikTok or whatever, and you see how she's so confident with her body, confident with her look, you wouldn't catch a brother doing it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't catch a brother doing that because we're so self-conscious. Now some guys will, but the majority of guys, if we ain't got no chance, if we ain't got no chance and no six pack, we ain't jumping in the pool without a shirt on.
That's it. You right.
Am I right? So you're right. When some guys may be jealous of their wives, or kind of are jealous of their situations, and that's why. Okay, we talked about this last week about the trophy wife.
Yeah,
that's why a lot of guys. You know what? I'm gonna get in trouble for saying that, so I'm gonna leave that alone. Let's move on to the next question.
Listen. I got another point there.
Go ahead. Hey, Angela.
And also, I think, hey, sis. And also, I think that's why we as men, a lot of times, we can't settle down as soon because we feel like that we need a list of people that we've been with, or I'm gonna say, I don't know what the correct word would be, not to. I feel like that we need references to be able to make ourselves feel good about, I got this notch under my belt, I got that one. Hey, listen, a lot of times, and excuse how I'm saying that, it don't matter if it was for 2 minutes, just as long as I can say that I got that notch under my belt, and I'm satisfied, and so it goes back to, again, because you're measuring yourself up against someone else. I could say, me personally, I was able to brag on, hey, that I was a big boy. I was gonna smell good. I was gonna look good. I was gonna ride good. But I also pride myself on check my reference list. And until you change that mindset of feeling like that, even though we said that we don't have a point to prove, in your own way, you feel like you got a point to prove. And then that's how a lot of times we feel like that we have demanded or commanded their respect of our peers. Because then we are now looked upon, hey, he ain't no joke. Hey, hey, did you know? And so it's a lot more ways I could go, but because it's Facebook and I don't want to get us in trouble, then I'm gonna keep it PG. But a lot of times that's how that we go. And then, by the time, sometimes we as men are now ready to settle down or ready to have that life, we don't wore ourselves out.
So thank you, Tony, for the sponsorship. Listen, so you saying that it's true that most men measure their manhood by their manhood?
Yes, because naturally we are warriors. That is naturally. As you even look at the animals, a lot of times the male will fight another male, even if he ain't even bothering his property, just cause your presence is now here. And so that's how they measure themselves up with a manhood. I like watching National Geographic. So a lot of times, man, you will find a lion got another lion just walking, and he's headed to another pasture. But because he done strutted across his field, I'm going to attack him because it was a sign of disrespect, because you done strutted across my field and you done made my lioness took a look. I used to always tell Stephanie when she would tell me, man, such and such. I said, now you told me about that one because you didn't like him, but now tell me about the one that made you smile.
Yeah.
That's the one that I want to see, because I don't want to care about the one who you done told me about that said this and that, because he evidently didn't even stand a chance. But let me know about the one that made you, put that smirk on, because that's my competition.
Yeah, that's the joke I'm gonna choke out next time I see him.
That's him. That's the one.
Yeah, you're right, and I didn't mean for people to watch it. I didn't mean manhood by your manhood. I meant manhood about fighting, boastfulness, your money in your pocket, different things like that. That's how we measure that. So let's move on to the next question. Hey, what up, Dr. Lion Barge? I see you tuning in, bro. You on your lunch break? Oh, y'all might be on. They probably on spring break. I don't know. What up, Nicole? How you doing? You're right. That's biggest are always considered the biggest and baddest. You're right, Nicole. You absolutely right. You are absolutely right. We're gonna have to get Nicole. She'll be talking some good stuff on here. We have to get you on the show one day. Hey guys, we got a crazy show that's gonna come up in the future. Man versus woman. Y'all might want to tune in to that one. It's gonna be.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be crazy. We just got to make sure nobody get to fight and everybody marriage intact after the show. Everybody understand what we're doing. All right, next question. All right, though. This man, I don't know why y'all be sending us these questions like that. Y'all be trying to get us in trouble. Okay, what's the real reason why men think with their head and not with their head?
Well, once again, I can say that I feel that it is about getting those notches under your belt. So, and I didn't even know that was the next question, but I must have had tapped into it. But I think that once again, that we want to have that rap sheet. We want to be able to say, hey, I've been there, done that, and by the time we start to think with the right head, then a lot of times we don't went so far left that, when you are now trying to get right, that a lot of times people don't even take you serious, or a lot of times that you don't even feel that it's anyone out there that can really be faithful or true because of what we don't went through or ran through. That we feel like everybody is going to be just what we just dealt with. So, so I think that with time, with the right circle, and also I think too that it have a lot to do with who you involve yourself with. I mean, that's your circle of friends. With my dad being your uncle, man, dad, he laid game now to us at an early age, man. So some of the stuff that he said, man, hey, he said that if you're married and you want to be single, he said start running with single folks.
You're right.
He said, and if you're a single and you want to be married, start hanging with married folks that got like friends that looking for what you're looking for. So man, that went a long way, and I think too that when and even in marriage, we don't always think with the right one, because once again, we are yet looking at trophies that is on the shelf, and instead of looking at the menu and say that I can look at it and I don't have to order, that we feel like because it's within our reach or within our grasp, that we insist on that I got to have a piece of that pie, and it may be the very one that's going to send you in a sugar coma, but you will still take your chances. And by the time that you think about it, then you laying up there and thinking about, hey man, I didn't even have to have that slice.
Yeah, I think boy, Uncle used to lay some knowledge on you, boy. Uncle used to lay some knowledge on us back in the day.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think men are more visual than anything, and we can when it comes to like building something, a man is visual. They see it and they can visualize it being built. They can visualize the steps and steps and steps it take to be built. They can visualize putting the pieces together, getting the screws, getting the drill, all that. They can visualize that and put it together. So when it comes to thinking with their heads, they visualize what they see, and then they put all these other pieces together, and then they got to put that together. Hey. So that's why a lot of men think with that head, because they see and visualize conquering of that piece of whatever it is. Yes. And that's how, if you're not strong, and like I said, if you don't have the right right in the right circle and stuff like that, that you're going to fall and use the wrong thought process to get that piece. And I think that's the biggest issue that men have. We're so visual. We're visual in our nature. And once we see something and we want something, we do what it takes to get that something and put that piece together. And if, like Doe said, if you don't have the right friends and the right circle in place, putting the right things in your ear and patting you on the back when you do good, but pulling you to the side when you're messing up, then you'll make those wrong decisions. So yeah, we got to keep it PG on the show, y'all. I know y'all be trying to get us to go way over there with it, but we got to try to keep it PG. But I hope y'all understand it. Go ahead.
Hey, Rod. The legendary coach Jerome Jennings got a question now. If you get a chance,
go ahead. Say what is it?
Coach want to know, what is the difference between old school men and, to me, the new men generation when it comes to respect of women? You know what? That is deep, Coach. And I'm gonna say this, man. I'm gonna go on record to say, the men that set the standards then, along with the music, and I think I talked about this to you, Rodney, at one time, man, the music that we had at that time, even though we was younger, man, we enjoyed the Bobby Blue Bland, the Johnny Taylors, and all of them, man. And the music made you respect that woman, man. That James Brown, I'm black and I'm proud, man. We saw our uncles before they went in the door at a store and a woman was coming up, man. They gonna step back and open that door and let her in. And man, I think too that the standard was just so set, because You know, even if it wasn't a father in the home, man, your uncles, man, your big cousins, the men in the neighborhood, man, they catch you even saying something back to your mama, saying something back to somebody older, man, you're gonna get your head knocked off. And I think now that we got such a hands off, man, our music it glorifies being a gangster. It glorifies being a peelhead. It glorifies the disrespect of loosely using the B word, loosely using whether you spell it with a W or a H. It loosely uses that. And I see so many of our females loosely use that word when they refer to themselves, and then they get mad when a man refers to them as that, but you just call yourself the baddest B, and you just say what up to this one. So I think that the standards, I don't want to say that they are gone, but we no longer enforce them. We no longer say this is a do, this is a don't, and it's kind of like a hands off, and everyone is like, this is me and mine, and long as we okay, then I don't worry about the rest, man. Man, I just shared a story on yesterday with a young lady. Man, my oldest daughter, I remember when she first went off to college, her granddad had everything set up. So, she was able to go to South Alabama. And she called me one night and she told me she was going on a date, because she's a daddy's girl. So she wanted me to know her location and where she was supposed to be going. And she had gotten as much information for me about the young man as she could. So it was around about 8 o'clock. She had called and texted. I was working my part-time job. She sent it to me. Well, about 8:15, she texted and said, "I'm back at home." So my antennas went up. Like, what happened? So I stopped call. And guess what she said?
What?
She said, "I didn't even go, Daddy." And I said, "Why?" She said, "Because when he came to the door to get me," she said, "we walked out." She said, "and I'm standing at the door waiting on him to open the door. He done got in." She said, and he like, "What's up?" And she was like, "My daddy told me as long as a man present, I don't touch a door." And he told her, said, "Man, don't nobody do that." And she said, I turned around and went back in the house.
Oh, wow. That's some good teaching, that dope.
And guess what else? He told her later, said, "Your daddy done, blank you up." And she said, "Well, I just got it in me." Yeah.
Oh, that's good, man. That's good. We need to teach our kids etiquette. I'm gonna go a different direction with that, though. I think it's not so much, Coach. I don't think it's so much. Men have changed over the years. Yes, we have progressively changed, but I think the women are more of a bigger problem when it comes to that. And the reason why I say that is because growing up, my mama, my grandma, my great grandmama raised men, kept us around good men, kept us around people that was maybe not so good, but staying good for us at the same time. But they kept us around men, and all, like I said, all the men was taught to do this and do that. You gotta open the door for a woman, make sure she walks in first, or do all the etiquette things you're supposed to do for a woman. But I think now with the new generation of young men that's growing up, I think they was raised by women that might not so much believe in that.
Right.
So they're not passing that down. And some of the young men that's not so much believing in that because they're raised by these different kind of mothers, these independent mothers. Some of them has been independent out the game, and they're teaching their kids, "Oh, I don't need no man for this. I don't need no man for that. I don't need a man to do nothing for me." So now our young men are going in saying, "Hey, I ain't got to open the door for you. I ain't got to do this for you. I ain't got a whole umbrella over you in the rain. Get your own umbrella." I saw that personally myself. I think we was in Baltimore going to the mall. Me and my wife was going to the mall or something, and it was raining, and we had an umbrella. So I gave her my coat, and we was running in the mall, and a guy and a girl got out of the car. He had an umbrella. He said, "Girl, you better come on here." And he took on off and went to the mall with the umbrella. Yeah. And she was like cool with it. She took off the running like, "Oh, wait on me," stuff like that. So even when I was in Miami, I asked some of my homeboys, we was down there, and I said, "Have y'all noticed that every one of these young men walk in front of their woman?" I said, "I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing." I said they walk through the door and she 5 or 10 paces behind him. She walking. They walk to the Uber. He get in. She 5 or 10 paces behind him. They walking to the store, or we going downtown to venue or whatever. They walking and she walking behind him. I said, we was never taught that.
Never.
So where are these guys getting this from? And I think it might just my opinion. Y'all don't tell me about it. I think our women, some of our mothers, these new age mothers, have risen our young men wrong in that aspect of etiquette when it comes to dating and being a new age male. Because you say these folks now, they sit on a date, both of them on their phone. What you want? You know, back in the day, we could order for a woman. You know, we'll order for her. We'll make sure we pull out the chair for her. They sit down and she's still in the car.
Yeah,
stuff like that. So even me and my wife fuss about now. We're getting ready to go somewhere, and she ain't ready, and I get mad. I ain't finna leave her. I'm just gonna go sit in the car.
No, yeah, that's me. That's me.
And wait on. So these young men now they're not taught that, and we need to go back. And I'm gonna talk more about it at the end of the show. What we got planned to come up this summer for our young men. So I think, Coach, that's where the new age and the old age man come from. I hope I explain that with him.
Hey, listen. Also, I would like to give a huge shout out to Pastor Ramsey O'Daniel. We glad to have him join us on this morning to tune in to Man Talk. So what up to Pastor Ramsey O'Daniel? He's doing a cookout on tomorrow. If you are not his friend or you don't follow his church page, man, go over and look him up, check him out. Very, very informative, very involved with the community, very knowledgeable of a lot of things.
Hit that cash app, Rans. You just got a free promotion. Hit that cash app. You just got free promotion. Hit that cash app. You just got free promotion.
But yeah, check out. Listen. Check out my good friend Pastor Ramsey O'Daniel, man.
And the 10-4 Corporation. 10-4 Corporation. Yeah. Check him out.
And also he had the Ramsey O'Daniel consulting firm. So check him out.
Honestly, that's 2 cash out right now. Come on, dog. You can't be giving nothing away for free.
Hey, listen. I just wanted them to be knowledgeable, because when they make his cash app go off, they get him that check, then I promise you that he gonna think about it.
You know, we trying to buy that 4K camera, bro. Come on, don't do that.
Yes, sir. We got to get that 4K camera. Got to get
that 4K camera, man. We got to get it. We got to get it. So y'all hit that cash app. But listen, last question though, since we run a little low on time. Yeah. All right, what I posted last night. Somebody was talking to me and hit me up, posed this question to me, and it really is not a question; it's more of a statement. So we can break that down over the next 6 minutes. We can break that statement down. So it was stated that men have access to relationships, but women have access to intimacy. Break that down, though.
Well, I would say that anyone can enter their relationship. That's simple. We can talk about, hey, we're gonna be boyfriend, girlfriend. Hey, we got short-term goals and long-term goals, which I encourage that anytime I do marriage counseling. Hey, listen, I need y'all to write down your short-term goals and your long-term goals. Let's sit up and match these up to make sure that they are compatible. Hey, what is the goal to reach them? Because, hey, I ran into situations where the man want a condo because he don't want to do no yard work, but the woman want a house on the hill. Well, she want to see him out there cutting the grass, and she got to bring him a glass of sweet tea. So we can easily enter their relationship. That is easy part. Hey, man, you can sign me up. You can just about almost, and I don't mean no disrespect to anybody, you can almost get anyone from the opposite sex this day because it's so rare to come into a agreement. But I think a lot of times that we just enter it. But I think the woman sees the intimacy part of it. She sees the still dating. She still sees the trips. She still sees the Thanksgiving dinner with all of the kids in there and you carving the turkey. So I think that our mindset is that a lot of times we don't get an understanding of what each person is expecting out of this, because a lot of times their relationship may be for benefits. It could be personal. And I hate to say this, a lot of times some relationships are revenge. I just wanted you because I'm gonna make her jealous, or I'm gonna make him jealous. So a lot of times we enter the relationship without a understanding of what did we really sign up for? Did we sign up for the 20, 30 years, or did we just sign up until I get a couple of paychecks? So we got to get an understanding of what is the reason of it. But I think a lot of times that women, and I don't mean no disrespect to them, I think they done already built their long term. They done already seen the family. They done already saw the good in you that you didn't even see. So their mindset a lot of times is so far fetched that we miss it as men, and a lot of times that it's not good, because by the time that we realize that we had a diamond in the rough, then we don't throw away that diamond and pick up a piece of glass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna go in a different direction with that, but kind of same direction, kind of a little different. I think when it says men have access to relationships, the man is the one that traditionally, I'm gonna say that the man is the one that decides whether you get married or not. The man is the one that decides to give you that ring. The man is the one that decides to say, hey, I want to settle down. The man is the one that decides to say, hey, I want to build a family and all this kind of thing. I think that's when they say access to relationships, because when a man has, he makes that decision, it builds on a already established relationship or starts a relationship. He's the one that really can say, hey, I want to date you. It's rare that you'll see a woman, and then we knew age, so it's rare that you'll see a woman run up on dude and say, hey, I want to date you, or hey, let's get married, or get on her knees and propose, say, hey, I want to start a family with you. So I think that when it said men have access to relationships, and I kind of believe that, because I think a man should be the one to initiate those things in life after he get his stuff together.
Well, that's why the Bible say a man that findeth a wife,
yeah.
Good thing, and obtains favor from the Lord. Because guess what? I tell people a lot of times my blessings came from how I treated God's daughter.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I obtained favor from him, because I had to love her as he loved the church. So, and once I correctly turn around and loved her, then listen, oh man.
Hey, say that. Hold on, though. Say that for your closing Good Friday message, because you finna go in. Now I can see it. I can see it. All right, let me go to the woman part, and then we'll go to the closing.
Okay.
Women have access to intimacy. I think a woman shouldn't give up her goods. A woman shouldn't give up her goods.
Man, you gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble. I think when the intimate part of it, I think a woman. Hold on, let me go and try to fix it. I think a woman has control over the toolbox. Let me put it like that. I think a woman should open her toolbox unless it's the right one to operate those tools. Every mechanic, every person can't go and know what a Phillips screwdriver is. You gotta have the right mechanic to go open that toolbox up. So I think that when it says to the access to intimacy, a woman will if she opens her toolbox, that's the intimate part of it. Whether it's like those saying 2 minutes or not, that's how you get the intimacy going in a relationship, by her opening her toolbox, opening that toolbox. I done got all the way in trouble though, so I'm gonna go past it. Let that go.
Listen, I tried to stop you and say you, but you wouldn't listen to me. I said
but it's true. I think that men should start relationships. Men should be the ones to get out, like those said. A man that finds a good woman find a good thing. So I think a man should get out and establish and start relationships. I think a woman should be the one to say, hey, you're worth opening my toolbox, if I can say that.
Right.
Good.
But
all right.
Now, listen, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
What if you open that toolbox and have portrayed to be certified to handle it, and now I done gave you all of this, and yet I am not certified? So what do you do then?
Well, I think a woman should know what she's getting into when she open her toolbox. If you open it for the wrong person, you don't get the wrong outcome.
Gotcha.
And I think sometimes, oh man, I'm gonna get all the way in trouble on that one. But yeah, I think we should in our relationships now. When it comes to y'all young people that's watching, even some older people that get into new relationships and stuff, don't open your toolbox for the wrong mechanic. Because just because they know how to turn a wrench, they still might be a bad mechanic.
Gotcha. I like it.
You got me? All right. So and I just want to know, Ranza O'Daniel, you said all that preach pastor, speak pastor, and all that, but when I said them, you went quiet. But that's okay. All right, I got you.
There you go. There you go.
I got you. So I hope we answered some of y'all questions, guys. We got an hour time limit on this show. So I know y'all want to keep going. Like last Friday, we supposed to have some more guests on here today, but of course they punked out. And I'm just saying, I hope they watching. Y'all punked out. Except Chris. Chris had to take his family to go short, so I understand that one. But all the rest of y'all punked out, and I ain't gonna never let you forget it. So so though in the closing, man, it's Good Friday.
It's Good Friday.
Weather is warming up a little bit. Everybody trying to get out and enjoy Easter Sunday, Resurrection Weekend. And the world is opening back up, look like it in the near future. So going forth after this Good Friday, give us a great inspirational message.
Listen, I want to tell you that I enjoy man talk. I enjoy you allowing me to be open. But I want to say something that I had a thought when we was talking. A lot of times we seek the gift giver, but we never really seek what comes along with it. And I say that to say that when you move God's heart, you automatically move God's hand. And I say that even in a relationship, that once you can move my heart, you don't have to worry about my hand. Because if you don't move my heart, my hand will follow my heart. And if you move my heart, then it comes with respecting you. It comes with wanting to get out there to work and make sure that my family is taken care of. When you move my heart, automatically, I feel like we'll go back to opening up the door. We will go back to wanting to, I don't care if it's once a week, I know times will change, want to have that dinner time. So I would say, let's stop seeking everything else and start seeking to move the heart. And once we move the heart, it'll automatically move the hand.
Oh, man, that's a dope message, man. Move the heart and you'll move the hand. Man, dope. Appreciate that message, man. Real quick, guys, PSA, myself and Brandon McAway and a couple more people. Dope Boy's going to be involved in this. Pastor Washington, Jay Logan, Jabbar Pruitt, and some more people that's involved. We're going to put together, and this Dope Boy first time hearing it, so he involved in it, though. We're going to put together, probably the last 2 weeks of July, we're going to put together an etiquette class for young men, ages 15 to 18. They're going to come to the McDonough Hughes Center. Right now, preliminary planning for 2 weeks, 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, 4 hours a day for 2 weeks. And we're going to teach them about etiquette. We're going to teach them about eating properly, using the right forks, using the right spoons, etiquette on dates with young women, teach them about character building, teach them about relationships, teach them about intimacy. We're going to teach them about sex, the proper way to do a whole lot of different things. We're going to teach them all that because I think our young men are dying for the lack of knowledge, and the lack of knowledge is killing our young men. So we're going to do a lot of stuff with them over those 2 weeks, and we're going to every day we're going to make a visit. They're going to do some community service with no 4 hours. So if you got a young man between the age of 15 to 18 that's in high school, either one of the high schools or wherever, be on the lookout for the information going to come from the last 2 weeks in July. We're going to do this with our young men, and then we're going to go into our lock-in, and we'll go into our community day in the park. So as we start opening back up and start doing things, we realize because with Kingston dying, getting killed, and with Dee's getting killed, with Dominique getting killed, with my other guy getting killed in the last 2 years, it's time out. We got to teach our kids a different way. We got to start teaching them things that we was taught back in the day. We can do as much mentoring, much hollering and screaming and catching their arm, but we're going to think a little bit outside of the box on this one. So hopefully they'll say, hey, man, life is, and I don't be dumb, just to take 10 or 15 young men to Chuck's and sit them down and eat and they know how to eat, that's
Yeah.
powerful.
Yes.
And we're gonna
Yes.
teach them how to do that. We're gonna teach them how to do
Okay.
that.
Yes.
So y'all get ready for it. No, man, I appreciate your support, man. Listen, next week, guys, this Monday, we have Me Time Book Club. I hope I said that. Me Time Book Club on Kitchen Table Conversation. We got a big book show coming up next Saturday, and they're going to come on and explain all that. So tune in Monday, 8 o'clock, Kitchen Table Conversation. Next Friday, we'll see you on Man Talk. Me and Doe probably going to have a special guest if we can work it out. Be man versus woman. Y'all, listen, y'all ain't going to want to miss that one. Good God, y'all are not going to want to miss that one because the two women we try to invite is going to try to light us up. But we're going to be ready because we're going to be in class all week getting ready for this.
Hey, listen,
don't appreciate you, man.
Resurrection Weekend. It's Resurrection Weekend. Get out, enjoy it. If you don't have anything to do on tomorrow, and even if you do, just swing through, check on Ramsey, O'Daniel. They gonna have the grill fired up. Swing through, grab a bite to eat and mingle. I'm gonna do my best to make it back, man. I send condolences to my trustee Mike Hall. We will be with him on tomorrow and the Marvelous to funeralize his fiance. Man, we love you, brother. We praying, but I want y'all to enjoy this Resurrection Weekend. They're gonna have an Easter egg hunt at the Hughes Center, where Salt of the Earth was one of the sponsors. It's gonna be a free Easter egg hunt for the kids, food and hot dogs. So go down to
when
the
that
Hughes
is. When that is. When the Easter egg hunt is.
It's gonna be tomorrow, but I won't be there, but they're gonna still be there. So it'll be some social study club and the motorcycle club. I think it started, don't quote me on it, I think it's from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. at the McDonald's. So if you go somewhere within there, then someone should be there. If not, contact Cassandra Collins. She's spearheading, and I won't dare start trying to call all of the social savings and the MCs. But I can say that Salt of the Earth, that we are proud to say that we was one of the sponsors and contributed in there. Get out, enjoy this weekend. Listen, even if you just go to church on Easter, get you a life-changing message. And if you have that one message that'll take you all the way to Christmas, try to hold on to it and don't lose it. Cornerstone, right. You cannot get any more tickets for Cornerstone, but they will be live on Facebook. Pastor Ramsey O'Daniel will be having service. Yours truly, Salt of the Earth Ministry, Sunday school at 8:30, the preach word at 9:45, right here on Facebook. I love y'all.
All right, guys. Y'all heard all that. Get out, go do some things tomorrow, get busy, and make it happen. Hit that Cash App. We need your support. We need your support. If you ain't hit it, just hit it. No donation is too small, and no donation is too large. Get out tomorrow. Go get you some Easter eggs. Shout out to Central High School. They're doing a great job over there. We did Easter eggs over there for them yesterday, and I ain't getting none of the candy, and I don't appreciate that. No,
yes, sir.
Baseball team, shout out to y'all. I think they playing today. Y'all get out and support them. They got a game Monday and Tuesday. I think they play Selma Monday. And let's get involved. Get our kids. Last thing, and I'm gone. Pre-K, get your kid registered for pre-K. If they're going to pre-K, get them registered for kindergarten, and put them in summer school somewhere, because this year's slide has been horrible on our kids. So find a summer program. I think the city schools, we'll have more information on that. The city school, county schools are doing summer programs. I know our Dream Big Academy is doing their thing, and other programs are doing something around the summer. So get involved, do something. Yeah. All right, anything that word though before we go?
That's it.
Peace out, y'all. Man Talk. We'll see y'all next week.
Next week.